I lost my best friend in a locked mental hospital because of a board game. I was admitted when I was 17, and the scariest part wasn't the meds or the locked doors. It was the silence, the feeling that nobody really saw me. Until I met a girl named Mia. She had this sharp, chaotic humor, and this way of making the place feel less like a cage and more like a weird summer camp. We became inseparable. We ate cafeteria pudding like it was gourmet. We traded socks like currency. We made fun of group therapy worksheets, and every night we sat at the same table in the common room, like it was our spot. The nurses even started calling us the duo. One afternoon, Mia snuck in this old board game from the rec closet. She said we needed something normal. And for a second, it worked. We were laughing. We were actually excited. We set it up fast because our free time was limited. Then she goes, "Okay, house rules." And I said, "No, we're doing the real rules. The real rules are literally printed in the box." She rolled her eyes and said the printed rules were boring. I said, "Boring is fine. Boring is safe. Boring is the whole point of playing a board game in a place where nothing feels safe." She told me I was being controlling. I told her she was cheating before we even started. She said, "It's not cheating, it's adapting." I said, "Adapting is just a nicer word for making stuff up." And that's when her face changed, like I'd hit a nerve. She leaned in and said, "You always need something to be right, because you can't handle not being in control." That sentence did more damage than any locked door ever did. I snapped back and said, "At least I'm not twisting everything so I can win, because I can't stand losing." The common room went quiet. Like even the TV held its breath. Mia stood up so fast, her chair scraped. She said, "Fine, play by yourself then." I thought she was being dramatic, because she always came back after fights, but this time, she didn't. The next day, she avoided our table. The day after that, she asked staff to change her schedule. Then I saw her walking down the hall with a different group laughing, like I was just someone she used to know. I tried to apologize, but she said, "We're not doing this." And that hurt, because we used to do everything. One morning, staff told me Mia was getting transferred to another unit across town. She didn't even tell me herself. I watched her leave through the little window in the door, carrying her stuff in a clear plastic bag. She never looked back, and the stupid part was it wasn't really about the board game rules. It was about two broken kids clinging to the one thing we could control, and the second we couldn't agree on that, we tore each other apart. Now, every time I see that board game, I don't think about winning or losing. I think about how fast your favorite person can become a stranger over something that should have been nothing.